Welcome back to Venice, California. I'm your local West Side Los Angeles realtor, Doug Carver, here at the agency and livinginwestla.com. I'm standing in front of a truly special and unique architectural home, and that really defines what this property is all about, located at 513 Grand Boulevard in Venice. The property's come on the market recently for $5.8 million. It is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home on approximately 2,700 square foot lot, and the house itself is about 2,500 square feet. Being the lot is so small, this house is incredibly vertical, as you'll see when we go inside, and it just has soaring space, soaring windows. It's one of a kind, designed by a very, very well-known, world-recognized architectural firm called Coop Himmelblau, which is a Viennese architectural firm founded back in the early 70s by a gentleman named Wolf Dupree. And it's a cooperative of over 60 architects from all different cultural backgrounds that create truly groundbreaking architecture around the world. Some of their award-winning architectural projects include the BMW Welt in Munich, Germany, the Akron Art Museum in Ohio, the Central Los Angeles Area High School for the Visual and Performing Arts, pretty close to here in downtown Los Angeles, the European Central Bank in Frankfurt, Germany, and finally, the Museum of Contemporary Art in Shenzhen, China. This home was actually the first project completed by Coop Himmelblau in the United States back in 2001. Before we go inside, just wanted to give a quick shout out to Sandra Miller over at Engels and Volker. So with that being said, let's go over, head inside, and take a look around. Coming to the front gate entry to the home, we're welcomed by Buddha, and we pass through what is a steel and glass front fence into this interior courtyard at the foot of this very, very tall, looks to me about 4-story structure. Hard to get a sense of how vertical it truly is, and it really stands above the other structures in the neighborhood. Really impressed at how they used the outdoor space to create basically a vertical garden with this green wall, even though there's not a lot of trees on this lot. And they even put around the corner, right outside the great room window, a koi pond, so you can sit down and enjoy a book or just hang out. As we come to the front door, we notice this soaring glass wall. It's not even a flat wall, it's actually tilted at an angle with this, I would say, a 9.5, 10-foot opening, which is the front door into the initial living space. And what you immediately notice are these soaring ceilings. They must go up at least maybe 30 feet in height. Of course, we have the stairs that lead up to the next landing, but it's an incredibly vertical space. There's no 90-degree walls, so you can see the wall in front of me is angled, as well as every other wall. It's almost like a pyramid where all the walls are leaning into each other. This is an incredibly open space, and you can't obviously but miss these really organic bookcases that have been constructed. And what I learned is that these were actually built by a local artist to create storage space in what is sort of a lot of volume of empty space underneath the stairs and so forth, so that the owner could have places to store things. And they really did an incredible job. They actually called the plywood structure that they built a parasite, which is kind of apt in that it almost engulfs and attaches itself to the home structure, the hard structure of the home with the staircase and whatnot. And you'll see a lot of this plywood construction throughout the home, where they've built in all of the closets and all of the storage areas that did not get put into the home from the original construction. All right, so we're gonna check out the first floor here and go back towards the kitchen. The whole home is actually made up of 2 unique structures, one in the front and then a second one in the back, that are connected to one another by 2 bridges that we'll take a look at in just a moment. Okay, now let's head towards the back of the house, where we'll check out a office area as well as the kitchen. Again, we see all of these not arched, but angled walls. There's just not a straight wall, or very few of them, I should say, in the entire home. A little peekaboo view into a patio area that's off of the kitchen, used to have breakfast or to enjoy a morning cup of coffee. Continuing back towards the back of the home, we have our kitchen in front of us, and then to the right, we have powder room. It's a really neat powder room. Of course, a glazed glass wall letting in lots of light. Coming into the kitchen, obviously it's clean, simple, modern. Everything is white. It is a very high-end German bull-top kitchen with high-end Gaggenau appliances built in everywhere. They've hidden the refrigerator freezer behind the cabinetry, so keeps things looking clean and elegant. Got Gaggenau appliances with a gas range, wall oven, refrigerator. Just a really simple design, but very elegant and streamlined. Off the kitchen, they have this small patio area to enjoy breakfast, a cup of coffee, or just to eat outside, which is a really nice private space. And I did notice a neat feature where these sliding glass doors, while they can't retract into the wall, they've created an extra length of track so you can push the doors all the way past the entryway into the kitchen, out of the way, to make the entrance to the patio completely open and unencumbered by the actual sliding windows. Really well thought out design. From the kitchen, we're gonna go back to the front of the home and go all the way to the top of the front structure where we will find the primary bedroom. Okay, now we're gonna make the climb up to the primary bedroom here at the top, what we call almost the third floor of this front structure of the home. So we're here at the top of the second floor landing in the front structure of the home. Before we head up to the primary bedroom suite, which is to these staircases to my left, we'll take out this really neat little nook that was created, surrounded by more of this organic plywood bookcase or parasite installation that the sellers put in. Very, very cool, really neat use of space and making use of what could be just throwaway space in the home. There's another window here to the right looking out at Grand Boulevard, which really fills the space with tons of light and makes it feel very warm and inviting. So let's continue up to the primary suite here at the top or the third floor of this front structure. As we walk past the parasite bookcase with all this storage area, we then turn the corner and the primary bedroom just sort of reveals itself. To our left, we have not a walk-in closet, but a walk-through closet to store all your clothes. And then we notice that behind the bookcase is in fact the primary bedroom suite area. And they cleverly used the back of the bookcase to create a tufted headboard, really, really neat, as well as additional space to store books and items here just on the side of the bed. Never seen anything like that before. Really neat. So we'll swing the camera around and check out the primary suite bathroom, or ensuite bathroom. Again, so many angles, no straight walls. We've got an angled wall. We've got wall washers mounted on the wall to accentuate the tiled walls. We look up and see we have skylights above with the wood framing, letting light come in and fill the space above the tub. Just a really unique space. I also noticed the built-in cabinets here on the left for some storage. And of course, the adjustable mirror above the sink. There, it's hard to put a vanity on an angled wall, but they've come up with a really unique solution. So before we head to the second or rear structure of the home, where there's 2 additional bedrooms and another bathroom, we're gonna head up to the roof deck, which is a really unique space, about 4 stories. It's above the primary suite they're in now, and check out the view of the neighborhood around us. Go out the side door. Coming up to the top of the landing here, we get an amazing view, 360-degree view here from the roof deck. You can look off to our left and see the cylindrical towers of the Marina City Club, and then swinging back over to the right, looking due west at the setting sun, we can just make out the water. We're really only about a half mile from Venice Beach and about less than a half mile from the incredible shopping and restaurant areas over on Abbot Kinney Boulevard, which is just a great place to go and enjoy the day. And even in the other direction, we're so high up we can see across all of Venice, across Santa Monica to the Santa Monica Mountains in the distance. Now we've checked out the roof deck. We're gonna go downstairs and across the bridge to look at what they call the meditation room, or the 4th bedroom, as well as the 2 bedrooms down below in the rear structure of the property. So entering in, we have, in essence, what is a small bedroom, but what the current owners call their meditation room. We have another built-in closet area built by the artist that we talked about earlier that's done all of the built-ins for storage. And then a very efficient bathroom here on the top floor. See, we have a bathroom and toilet here on one side. And then if we go around the other side, you can see there's a walk-in shower. Really neat. I love the way the light just fills the space. Makes it feel so bright and open. Now this meditation room, or 3rd floor bedroom, however you want to call it, is actually not connected to the downstairs area below us. The only access is through this 3rd floor bridge off of the top floor of the front structure, or the primary bedroom suite. So in order for us to get to those other rear bedrooms, we'll go back downstairs through the primary suite and check out those 2 additional bedrooms. So we're walking now out of the front structure, across what is in essence a 2nd bridge below the first one that we just walked through. So we're entering in the 2nd floor of the rear structure. Again, this is above the kitchen area that we showed you earlier. This is I guess a family room, a living room. The current owners were using it as their kid-friendly space where their children were able to relax and hang out with their friends. We have more of that really cool built-in plywood storage in the wall here to really make use of the space as efficiently as possible. And then right beyond it, we have another full bathroom shared between the 2 bedrooms, and a bedroom on the left and a bedroom on the right. Let's go take a look. Going into the bedroom on the left, again, it's a very efficient space. We have a bed, a little bit of a patio right off of this bedroom. There are no constructed closets here, so all the storage in the home, as you've probably seen, was custom installed with this plywood. They use every nook and cranny, and you can see here a little bit of space between the wall and what is in essence the built-in armoire. We have shelving for books, and then we have a dresser to the right. So again, really efficient use of space. To the right, we have another similarly sized bedroom. This one doesn't have a patio off of it. And again, the use of the built-in plywood armoire and dresser to maximize storage space. Really well done. We come into the shared bathroom space. It's just very simple, using white square tiles, got a shower head shower, and I really love how they continue to use the plywood construction to build the vanity as well as the medicine cabinet, and using angled cuts on the wood to mimic the angularity of the overall home itself. And now we're going to head back down the stairway here that leads us to the 1st floor and the kitchen area. From the bottom of the staircase here on the 2nd structure, we hang a quick right back through the kitchen, and we'll take a quick left down the hallway towards the great room at the front of the house. And then coming back into the great room, what an amazing space, so unique. Just I feel like I'm in a museum standing here, and of course we have the artwork to give that full impression. That wraps up our tour today of 513 Grand Boulevard here in Venice, California. I truly hope you enjoyed your peek into this incredibly interesting, artistic, and architectural home here in Venice. It is truly one of a kind. If you're interested in personally taking a look at this home, or even just looking for other homes here on the west side of Los Angeles, go ahead, you can contact me using my contact information in the section below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I truly want to hear what you have to say. Anyway, this is Doug Carver from the agency and livinginwestla.com, and I look forward to seeing you on our next video.